welcome to Creative Cooking. Have you been looking for an appetizer recipe for your next Christmas party or New Year's party? Look no further. What I have here is an 8-ounce bag of baby spinach. I'm going to go ahead and wilt that with a little bit of olive oil and a pinch of salt, and then cover it. The idea here is to steam it, not to boil it. So once you see that liquid start to form, just recover and allow that steam to build up in there for a minute or two. And that's all it takes. It'll be perfectly cooked for what we want to do with it. All that's left to do is squeeze out all the excess liquid, otherwise you'll have soggy pastry. And here we have some cream cheese, about 2 tablespoons. And I'm putting it in the microwave oven to soften. It makes it a lot easier to mix with the spinach and make sure that it's evenly coated. And then you'll be ready to add the feta cheese. This is a full fat feta, not the reduced fat version. And I like using feta cheese with spinach. It goes well with it. And it doesn't melt like a cheddar or a Swiss. You'll see. It maintains its shape. You can see it in the hors d'oeuvre itself. And it has a certain bite and texture to it. If you've never tried to work with feta cheese, give this a try. And once you get it all mixed up, of course you have to season this. So we'll go ahead, we'll put in a pinch of kosher salt, a few twists of fresh ground black pepper, a pinch of garlic powder. I like garlic powder for things like this. Just don't overdo it. And my favorite, the red pepper flakes. These are, a local market sells these, and I really like them. Gives it a little bit of heat, but not too much. And you just give that all a nice mix, right? Doesn't look like a lot, but it actually goes a long way. And we're using crescent dough sheets. These are not the crescent rolls, but it's rather the same dough as one sheet. And the objective here is to just roll it out on a piece of parchment paper and divide that into 15 equal squares. So you just cut it into 3 strips lengthwise, and then just mark it out so that you can make 4 cuts to give you a total of 5 across. And that's it. You could use a pizza cutter for this, or just a sharp knife like I'm using here. Once you've done that, you'll want to divide that filling among those 15 pieces. So at some point you may have to take from Peter to give to Paul, but you get the idea. Try to keep them as even as possible. And here's how you make them. Take one corner, bring it towards the center, and pull the other corner just over the top of that. And of course, give it a little pat on the head, right? Okay. And then you need to put on an egg wash. Now this is optional, but I really believe that the egg wash makes a difference, and that's just 1 egg, well beaten, with a little bit of water, about 2 teaspoons of water. Brush them over the tops and the sides, and it will create beautiful golden semi-gloss finish. And then I like to put a little more pepper on top, but you could use herbs or nothing at all. Pop those in the oven at 375 degrees for about 12 minutes. And when they're done, they're going to look something like this. They're beautifully golden, crisp, and light, with just enough filling. You will at least double this recipe for any party, because you'll probably eat about 6 of these by yourself. And if you want to make something with a little more meat on it, check out the Kielbasa Bites video. It's part of this series for the holidays. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you come back each week for more great videos made for people who like to cook. Until then, bon appetit.